So
Yo,
we're live. We're live, right? But I got to tell you something, bro. I've been going down some rabbit holes today. I ain't gonna lie, it's been messing my head up and reigniting a fire that has been dormant for a little bit because I haven't really paid much thought to certain things. Like the things that I was looking at before that was important and are important are still important, but I haven't given them attention the way that I need to. And what I mean by that is I want to tell her, I'm gonna explain to everybody after I play this clip, but bro,
are you
I'm
coming
gonna
out of
tell
the
everybody
closet?
why
Is
I'm
that
doing
what
this.
you're doing?
You say
You're gonna
what?
come out of the closet? Is that
You're an
what you're
idiot.
doing?
You're an idiot. Let me play this recording.
It is so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call.
On the recording.
And talking every day. You guys heard it from Doug's voice. We love Joe and Jill. We really do. They truly are like family to us. And we do. Everybody here does.
It's mutual.
Listen again. Listen again, everybody.
It's so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call, and we've been talking every day. Still on the call. Still on the call. And we've been talking every day.
You heard that, right?
You're still on the recording. I mean, call.
Yes. It's a fucking recording. Joe Biden has not been seen in 5 days, bro.
He's supposed to return tomorrow. The White House has said that Joe Biden is supposed to return to the White House tomorrow.
So is he still the president or what? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I've been really questioning a lot of this crap lately. Like, it makes zero sense.
Is he still running? What's going on?
He's
here?
never ran the country. Let's be honest.
I'm saying, is she on the ticket now, or what's going on?
Because she's gonna be on the ticket, 100%.
Well, they're saying in Georgia that she can't be put on the ballot. So if that does happen, I told you there's a couple states. They're saying in Georgia she cannot be put on the ballot.
We'll find out. Give it time.
I'm telling you, bro, this shit is something.
Dude, we're only 24 hours into this.
This is what a coup really looks like, people. This is what a coup really looks like. That's all I'm saying.
I don't disagree with you. I find it very odd that everybody on the left is backing her out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Her getting on the ballots, like I said, the states will make exceptions. They will. And in this situation, Joe Biden issued out a statement, by the way, which we'll touch on in a minute. Why didn't he say why he is not able to run for president anymore? Why was there no reason given?
I don't know.
He just said, "Oh, I'm done." Okay. But we'll get into that in a second. When it comes to this situation with the ballots, it's a state decision. States can change. They can go into a special session if they don't have a legislative session going on, and then they can vote and change the rules. We've already discussed that. So we have to give it time. Where I say anything can happen, it is from now until the DNC. Once we get past that DNC, it is going to be very difficult to change.
Facts.
And so I'm giving it this month. Let's see how it plays out. We're only 24 hours into this. So let's just see how all of this plays out.
So I want to remind everybody some things about Kamala. Number one, she got a track record of locking brothers up. And I mean brothers. I'm talking about brothers that look like me. Locking them up, throwing away the key.
Facts.
All right?
Yeah.
She never identified as black up until she ran for vice president. Up until that time, she was Indian American, right? Which, whatever. You know, I'm just saying don't pander. You feel me? But check this out. This is the real thing that I wanted. This is what led me down the rabbit hole some more. Look at this shit. Do you know who this guy is? Does anybody know who this guy is?
He looks familiar. Who is that? Scott Weiner? Weiner, Wiener?
Nobody knows? Here, let's go a little deeper.
It's Scott Weiner. Weiner, however you say it. He's the
what?
Member of the California State Senate. Represents the 11th senatorial district.
He's also the poster boy in California who is advocating for pedos.
Yeah, I see it
Yeah.
in the comments. Okay.
Yeah. The SB 145.
I don't know anything. And Rex, your mind went exactly where mine went. Is Soros's son. He looks like Alex Soros. That's where my mind went.
That man, this is the thing. And this is what the reminder was for me. And seeing this, you got pictures of this dude with little boys at the Pride Parade and wearing flags and all types of stuff, which not knocking nobody's lifestyle, but the shit that he is trying to get pushed through would allow a 8-year-old to be with an 18-year-old.
Yeah, no.
This is for entertainment purposes only. We do not really believe any of this stuff. Just throwing that out there, Facebook. Just throwing that out there, YouTube. We don't believe that this is for entertainment purposes only. But for entertainment purposes only, this motherfucker is somebody that wants to make it to where if you're 14, let me show. I got to show it. I got to. This shit is insane. It's insane. And these are the people that is buddies with her. Literally, like she advocated for this dude. That's the crazy shit. Look at this.
They have
look
to.
At this shit.
They have to.
Look at this shit.
That's disgusting.
Okay,
absolutely disgusting.
So when I say I'm voting for fucking Trump and none of these motherfuckers ever gonna get my vote. After this election, I don't even know if I ever vote again. To be honest with you,
you have
because I feel like, and I'm gonna say it. And I might get taken down, but I'm gonna say it because this is where I was going down before I got locked up. These motherfuckers are a part of some sick shit within this country in the elite status. 100%. Trump went after these motherfuckers because of it, and he started ousting them and exposing them because of this shit, which is why now they're trying to implicate him and have him make some kind of fucking ties to the Epstein shit. And everybody knows he ain't got shit to do with Epstein. Many fucking times he's been talked about this shit and showed like, yeah, I kicked his ass out the party. I ain't want nothing to do with the motherfucker because I seen what the fuck he was on. He was on some dirty shit. He's a sleazeball. He's a nasty motherfucker. And he started exposing the rest of these nasty motherfuckers. Now, you can make the argument, Democrats, you can say, oh, but Trump, he pardoned his homeboys or he gave tax breaks to the rich. He made sure that his people got some money. I'd rather have a motherfucking hustler than a pedo running the shit. That's all I'm saying. Not calling Joe Biden that, but all of these motherfuckers are sick, bro. They're a part of some sick shit. My man, Trump was the one that came out and made, more motherfucking traffickers was caught up underneath Trump administration than I don't know how many presidents combined. He went after traffickers of fucking children. Period. Period. And brought light to this shit. His wife, the first motherfucking lady at the time, had a whole goddamn what's it called? Nonprofit geared towards this shit. Stopping child predators and traffickers. So the main reason from now on, when people hear me talk and they say, why you voting for Trump? I'm gonna say I'm voting for Trump because that motherfucker goes against these child trafficking motherfuckers. That's why. That's why. We got to save the kids. That's why. Yeah, the economy's good, and we can talk about all of that because that's great, right? But he went after this fucking cabal. That's why. Yeah,
it's evil. Corruption, power always leads to corruption. It always does. This stuff is really bad, and it's nice that it's somewhat coming out. It's not fully out because I think we're only getting the lower levels of people at this point. We're not even getting any of the higher up people, even with the one name thrown in the comments there, Epstein. I don't think he is even near the top. I think he was
he's a peon compared to the rest of these motherfuckers, man.
Correct.
There's some shit that I watched. I really want to put it out. I'm going to put it out on pill.net. If you want to see the shit that I'm about to start putting out, you're going to have to go to pill.net because if I put it anywhere else, they're going to take that shit down. So if you go to pill.net tomorrow, when I do America's Conspiracy Compass, I'm doing one dedicated to these nasty, corrupt motherfuckers in the cabal that be going after these children, man. Straight up. So if you want to watch that show tomorrow, then join in. Pill.net, P-I-L-L-E-D, pill.net. Go there, create your account. It's totally free. And that's where we could go all in. And I could go back down these rabbit holes without no hindrance. Nobody ain't going to stop me. They're not going to censor me. They're going to let me give my real views. You know what I'm saying? Because on here I got to be careful. I got to be careful of what I say. I'm already shadow banned and shit. But I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this shit goes deeper. And I've been away. I've been in prison. You know what I'm saying? So I forgot the little trail that I was on that was leading to a whole bunch of shit, like connecting a bunch of fucking dots, man. And this shit's still going on. It's still going on heavy. Heavy. I want to show y'all this shit. I got to show it because this is another thing that ignited it for me, man. It pissed me off so bad when I seen this because I just thought about maybe my mind, my imagination takes me places, but it just all looks fucking suspect. The whole thing looks suspect. And you can say what the fuck you want to say. I don't give a damn. Think what you want to think, but I'm about to tell you, this shit looks suspect to me. If it don't look suspect to you, then maybe you a part of that motherfucking crew.
Your last trip to Poland, what was your favorite thing there?
What did you like in Poland? Really? Okay. I'm gonna go to the Can we send them too? All right. Go ahead. Yeah, can we? You have a seat? I can go. Yeah. And then we'll.
I got it. Uh-oh. They're going into you?
That shit don't look suspect to nobody. With all the shit, like, maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I am overthinking. But this shit just looks suspect to me. Like, who the hell you turn to talk to? You see these kids, and as soon as they said Poland, like, you probably thinking, like, maybe they're not from America. In my mind. And then he looks over, he's like, hey, can we bring these little monkeys? Can we bring these? Why don't you come in the Oval Office with me? You feel me? When all this other speculative shit has been come out about you with your daughter's diary, and people got all these shit about you, doing all that shit. What?
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not gonna read too much into it. Like, there's not a whole lot. Like, we'd have to talk to the parents, all kinds of things, right? But
fuck
the
that.
main thing we have to remember, our government is full of corruption, and if you are ignorant to that, the part that you need to understand and you need to start considering when it comes to the government, why do we have the oldest Congress in all of history? First of all. Second, why are they just dying in office? Because they're puppets. They are getting reelected and they're just puppets. So they are dying in office, passing things to give power and money to their friends and family. That is what they're doing. But then there's also this evilness, this side of things, that is another part of our government. The child trafficking, and you can't tell me child trafficking isn't done by evil corruption in the government when you have NGOs throughout the entire country that is acting as a nonprofit and going around and spreading all of this and moving people around this country, and they just happen to have children attached to them.
Yeah. Look, man, I just want everybody to understand this. A lot of people follow me, man, and a lot more used to follow me, and y'all are coming back realizing that I'm home, and I appreciate everybody being back. But I just want you to know something. I'm not a fucking Republican. I am not a Democrat. I am not a conservative. I am not a liberal. I don't like none of these fucking people. I don't like none of them. I feel if they not talking about the betterment of America and the American people, then I ain't got no love for them. So basically, if they are not talking America first and bringing forth policies that matter and taking over this shit that's going on with this human trafficking and fighting against all of this shit, I really don't want to hear nothing. I ain't got nothing for them, because if they not fighting against it, in my mind, they're for it. That's how I look at it. If you ain't fighting against it, then you're for it.
Agreed.
Straight up. That's it. I stand with the fucking people. because the
Silence
people is
is
the one that's
compliance.
getting hurt by this shit. And when you said, about you got to ask the families, man, I'm telling you something. I'm gonna show you this shit tomorrow on pill.net when we do our show, America's Conspiracy Compass. I'm gonna show you how some of these fucking parents are implicated in a lot of this shit, bro.
No,
Some
don't
of
get me
these
wrong.
parents literally have kids just to do this shit.
I agree with you. The part is by what we just saw, we can form opinions and start making some assumptions, but we can't make any realistic assumptions off of just what we saw. And so we need more. We need more information. Now, is it likely? I think it's possible. I'm not saying it's absolutely not going to happen, like someone in the comments in here, but when it comes down to it, it's possible. Mainly because we know the corruption that lives within our government. We know these people are evil, and it's been said for decades at this point that they are Satan worshiping pedophiles, all in our government. And what have we done to replace them? They're all still there.
This shit's
And
sick, bro.
it is gross.
It's fucking
Awful.
sick. This country is full of fucking sick people, bro. And it has been for a long ass time. You could see it if you go back in history and look at some of the laws that get passed. We just keep on falling down into the fucking just this disgusting behavior, bro. Straight up. Like, yeah, we've had our pros and we're doing good as the people. Like, we've jumped over some hurdles. 100% we have. 100%. But it doesn't take away from the disgusting shit that gets passed through. Like, if in California, I'm utterly fucking disgusted with California and the crazy shit that they've passed into law, bro. Whereas you got places like Idaho that says, you know what? If you touch a motherfucking child, the punishment is castration, bitch.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like, how are we at two different over here? They get it right. Like, don't touch kids. Wrong. That's evil. That's bad. You're gonna lose your dick for it. You're done. You know what I'm saying?
I'm much more severe, and I'm not going to say what I want. I will just imply by saying a wood chipper. That's how I feel at this point. I
agree with. I don't wish death on nobody. But what I'm saying is, it depends. Like if that shit with
these people is where
Anthony Weiner, is that his name? Anthony Weiner.
Anthony Weiner.
Yeah, his laptop.
Yeah.
The one that it was. Yeah, that laptop had some sick shit on it.
I think it was his laptop. Yeah.
So with people doing those kind of things, torture and all that, yeah, you reap what you sow. You feel me? But I'll give a motherfucker the benefit of the doubt that had something happen traumatic in their lifestyle and it fucked them up psychologically. So now they out here doing heinous shit. Yeah, we cutting your dick off. That's fair. That's very fair. So you don't lose your life, but you're gonna lose the thing that you cause pain with. I think that's that's perfectly fair. But then you got places like California that's trying to say, well, we want to pass this bill through law that says if you were convicted of SA or any kind of offense like that with a minor, we want this bill to pass and to be immediate release. They need to be immediately released because it's a sexual orientation.
Right.
And they were only a 10-year difference.
Right.
And the alleged child was consenting.
Well,
like, what the fuck?
Dude,
what?
It's awful. I follow a couple child predator groups that go out and do their own capturing and exposures. One of them is Bikers Against Predators. He's become one of the guys that
I've been watching his stuff too.
He's actually in your area. But some of the stuff that he shows you how the police departments and the DA, he hands over a perfect profile to lock this person up for the rest of their life. For a lot of them, perfect profile, pictures, the entire conversation that they're having, hands it over to the police. They go to court, they get to the DA, and the DA is just like, "Oh, we'll let him go."
That's crazy.
That's the problem. I have the same problem here in my state in Utah. Our DA is awful. During BLM, they just let everybody walk. And they destroyed buildings. Like we were probably the least affected out of most of the country. But for our state, we don't see stuff like that ever. And so when that happened, there was 7-Elevens damaged, banks, there was a cop car flipped over and lit on fire. they were all let go and let to walk because our DA is corrupt and needs to be replaced. But the problem is once they get into power, once they are in place, to replace an incumbent is extremely difficult. Extremely difficult.
I appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now. We got almost 2,020 people watching us, man. If y'all could do me the favor, like this video and share this video out. Trying to let people know that I'm back home. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I'm about to start using my voice the same way that I was using it before. And check it out, man. I'm a unity type of guy. I want unity in America with everybody. I don't give a damn about your political affiliation. I care about educating and waking people up to the shit that's really going on. The things that really do matter, the shit that is really important. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you rock a Biden hat. I don't care if you see me rocking my Trump hat and you get fucking offended. I don't care about that. That doesn't bother me, not one bit. You feel me? If you want to get offended by it, cool. I have no problem with it. My problem is the division based off of just that. Like, what the fuck is going wrong in this country to where now you don't like me because I wear a fucking Trump hat and I'm black, and it's simply based off of your feelings about another man that you heard some shit about from another man on a news station. Make it make sense to me. I don't judge every fucking liberal or Democrat without them showing me that they're a piece of shit. For that matter, I don't judge any person with just a word of mouth for them telling me, that, oh, this person's a piece of shit. No, I look into it myself and find out. And I see if I smell shit. If I smell shit, well, then you get treated accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We've gotten too far divided just based off of who we're voting for. And that's the fucking problem. And ain't nobody paying attention to all this other shit that's going on. How many fucking kids go missing in this country, bro? How many kids go missing in this country every year? Pull it up.
A lot.
Pull it up. Look at this shit.
I'm looking it up.
Donna Hedrick, message me on my Facebook, Donna. Cash Kelly on Facebook.
So let's see. A child goes missing every 40 seconds in the United States, over 2,100 per day. In excess of 800,000 children are reporting missing each year. That is in the United States.
I was just going to say that. That's just in the United States of America. And then on top of that, how do we know how many undocumented children are going missing that aren't documented in this country?
That's what I was going to try, seeing if we could. It can't be accurate, but I want to see if I can find something outside of the United States, because we know with what we've gone through the last 3 to 4 years, child trafficking has gone through the roof, and most of it has been funneled through our southern border.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro, this shit is sickening.
It's gross.
800,000 children a year. How in the fuck is that? Where the fuck are you hiding all these kids? Where are you hiding all these kids? 800,000? And how come families ain't up in fucking arms? Where is everybody at that gives a fuck about the kids going missing?
Right. Well, now that's weird.
Why isn't there severe fucking laws put in place to find out if somebody takes a kid, or like there needs to be some legislation passed about that?
Well, we're talking about a very ridiculous government that doesn't make the right decisions. We want DEI Secret Service agents, but we're not making the right decisions here in this country.
I feel like all that shit's just a distraction, bro. I'm telling you, the DEI shit, they know it's going to cause a trigger response in the mind of conservatives. You know what I'm saying? And then when conservatives get triggered by that shit, then it makes an argument for the liberals to say, "Oh, racist, they're transphobic," or whatever.
I set it all up all you want. It doesn't matter.
People argue. They just argue, and it takes away from the real issues.
Show me a female on Trump's Secret Service staff now. There isn't one that exists.
I get it. I understand that. I feel you.
And the reason for that is for many reasons. The job requires what men do and their size. I wouldn't be a Secret Service agent. There's no way I could be able to be a Secret Service agent for Donald Trump. No way. I'm not big enough. But
Carl, my bad. Carl, I've been trying to get a hold of you, bro. I've been trying to get you to come on the show, man. Carl, just so everybody knows, Carl got a different opinion than most people in here, but he's a good brother. He's a real good brother. That's my dog, man. Go ahead. My bad.
So yeah, when it comes to everything with the DEI, it's a trigger thing, but you know why it's a trigger thing is because everybody on the right saying, no, that's not the right way of doing things. That's it.
Man,
And
bro,
it's a I told you so moment. It's all it is.
I'm
The
telling you,
video with
bro.
the shooters,
And you think
CEO.
about that shit, like that's the reason why in my mind they try to get rid of Trump, bro. This is exactly why. That's
Don't
how I
disagree.
feel. Like I feel like they trying to get this man up out the way because they know what the fuck is gonna happen when he gets back in office.
Sure.
Because, like you
I
said, when you said a lame duck president, I thought about that, but in a different way.
yeah.
What if when he gets back in there, instead of being a lame duck, like not doing anything, what if he does fucking everything? What if he literally is like, yo, I'm taking all of these, I'm going at all of them.
That's why I wanted Vivek as his VP, because then I would believe it. Because Vivek already has a plan. Now Vivek could still help him execute this still without him being there, but Vivek outlined how he would fire 70% of the government, get rid of a lot of the government agencies. And if we want a future in our country, we have to cut our spending. No ifs, ands, or buts. Like there's nothing we can do at this point other than cut our spending. And until then, but here's the problem. All of the money we're spending is going back into politicians and their friends' wallets, which is generally coming back also into either drugs, the war on drugs, which didn't work, weapons of mass destruction, which didn't exist, and then child trafficking. Look at NGOs and all of the immigration stuff. We are pumping millions and billions of dollars into those nonprofit organizations, and they're just pulling people into this country and then trafficking the children.
This shit is sickening, bro. This shit is sickening. Straight up.
Yeah.
Sickening. It fucking makes me angry. Like this is what triggers a response in me, while other people get triggered by fucking racism on fucking white cop kills black person, or you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker gets triggered, or conservatives get triggered. Oh, they got a trans person reading books in a fucking library. Like, I don't care about that. That shit does not trigger me. That's not what is important. You don't want to take your kids to go see a motherfucker dressed in a dress reading books to your children because he got a penis. Don't take them to the fucking library. If you get triggered by a white cop killing a black person, turn the fucking news off. Simple. Yeah, them are not the issues. Them are not the fucking issues. There's not just this epidemic of fucking trans people reading books in the library to kids. There is not an epidemic of people that are black getting shot by the police. It's this shit got to stop. We need to bring the forefront the fucking real problems. We need to bring the real motherfucking problems up, right, and put it in people's faces, man. They got us in wars. They got us involved in wars that we shouldn't have shit to do with. You know what I'm saying? And if you were gonna argue a fucking the race thing, I would say to argue it in this way. Why do we always come to the back of European nations, but yet Africa is in fucking decline? How come we can't help those people? They ain't got no motherfucking money. How about that would be a more valid argument when it comes to about race? Because them people are actually living in some fucked up circumstances. Over here, people want to cry out racism and shit. The racism over here isn't it's ideology. The person that calls you a nigga is the same motherfucker that goes to Walmart and shops where you do. He can't do shit against you. This is not the fucking 30s, 40s, 50s, the 60s. This ain't none of that shit. Okay? And for the white people that are out there that just are so scared of black people because you've never been around them, and it's all you see on the news is these niggas is crazy. I'm not crazy. Shit, I might sound like it sometimes, but I'm a pretty good guy. You can ask anybody who knows me. And there's a lot more brothers out there that's better than me. Really nice guys. So how about we just stop with the propaganda shit that gets pushed in our faces that make us stereotype each other into thinking one way or the other about somebody. Guess what, Democrats? Just because somebody's voting for Trump doesn't mean they hate you and that they're racist. Guess what, conservatives? Just because somebody's a Democrat and is not voting for Trump doesn't mean that they hate you and that they're fucking racist. And I would argue that a lot of them, You know, a lot of them probably got more racial undertones. You know what I'm saying? If they're liberal white women. I'm just joking. See, that's me stereotyping. That's me just kidding around. But real shit, man. We gotta get away from this bullshit that separates us and focus on the shit that matters, man.
Yeah.
Focus on the shit that matters. I'm talking about as the people coming together and saying something like, hold it. Well, look how many, if there's 800,000 kids going missing a year in this country, find out how many of them kids are from your state. How many missing children do you have in your state?
Mm-hmm.
That would be something to get behind. You know what I'm saying? How many motherfucking children go missing in your state and then get the people together? Yo, did you hear about this? Did you guys hear about this shit? There's this many kids. There's 800,000 a year go missing in the United States of America. Guess how many are from our state? Where are the kids? How are they going missing? What the fuck is going on? How many have been found? This is the shit that matters, man. Hey, how much of our money went to the fucking Ukraine or Israel or Palestine or gender studies in Pakistan? Find that shit out.
Right.
Why am I busting my ass working all these hours to stay broke, yet you taking my money to go and tell these motherfuckers in Pakistan that they can pick a gender?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shit that matters.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you. It is one of the things that I've been advocating even all the way back to when we first met, is we spend a lot of time on unnecessary things. I'll talk all the crap about our government regardless of party. I know a lot of people stick to their parties, but our government works in to benefit them, not you. And so those are where we have to first start cleaning this up, because that is where the power is, and put people in place that will start driving real change, not funding Ukraine and proxy wars and all of the other shit with your tax-paying money.
Give Lucretia a follow, everybody. Lucretia Hughes, give her a follow. She's like me, but on steroids. She does this shit for real. She got the right kind of mind, man. But yeah, y'all, this shit, it's my bad. I didn't mean to go off on this tangent. You know, I really just wanted to come and show, you know, just a little bit of this shit, but it gets me fired up, especially this fucking human trafficking. It bothers me so fucking bad, bro. It bothers me. And then to know that this is 800,000 children or people.
800,000 children.
How many people? So that's just 800,000 fucking children.
Yes.
How many people altogether? How many people are trafficked out in the United States or missing in the United States?
Let's see. Wait a minute. I think now that's interesting. Hang on. In excess 800,000 children. Now, this is where you got to go down the rabbit hole and actually do some number crunching, because if you just straight up Google it, they're saying over 600,000 people. I would consider, if you just say people, that includes children. Like people is not a certain group. It's all of us. So I don't understand how those numbers make any sense, but I would have to figure out why there is a difference there, because that makes no sense at all. But regardless, let's say 100,000. Well, let's say 1 million people go missing every year. I think that's fairly reasonable, considering children and adults. That is 1 million too many people in a free nation in this country, in this world.
Bro, I watched one of the most fucking horrific videos, bro. And I saved it so we can show it tomorrow. But I'm going to warn everybody tomorrow, when you come to watch this shit, when you come over to pill.net and you watch America's Conspiracy Compass and we go down this rabbit hole, with this video that I show is fucking disturbing, bro. Like, it almost made me cry. The shit almost made me cry, bro. Like, they pull the motherfuckers out of the truck and they deceased and they're younger. They got a motherfucking thing full of babies, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
And they got them, bro. It's fucked up. It's just fucked up. And this is happening like regular. They got the motherfuckers having conversations like, yo, so how much would it be for me to get to the brothel for little people. I don't even know what I can say on here. You feel me? And they're talking about, he said, well, we got to go through one of the Arab countries because they allow that. And he said, well, why they allow it? He said, because it's not prohibited. It's not prohibited by their laws. They're allowed to have motherfucking little brothels. I'm just going to call them that. Little brothels.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Bro, and this is where they take these little people from. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucked up. It's fucked up, bro. Places like that shit. And see, this is where my mind switches. And it's like, see, I used to be real violent, bro. And I've calmed down a whole lot, but this kind of shit like fires me up. And when I hear that there's a country that does not have laws protecting the kids, and in my mind, I'm like, fucking just drop the bomb. Just drop the bomb. Drop it. That's how I feel. It fires me up that bad. It's like, we got all these fucking, but drop the bomb. If there's countries like that, you motherfuckers want to live third world and be savage and fucking nasty like that, yeah, drop the fucking bomb. That's how I feel. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This ain't no Republican talking. This ain't none of that shit. This ain't MAGA talking. This is cash talking. This is plain cash. Like, look, drop the bomb. Drop the fucking bomb. Countries like, I watched this video of what the fuck was going on over there in Palestine. Did you see the kid? The kid that they fucking electrocuted and then they did what they did to him? Did you see that?
I couldn't watch it. I've heard of videos very similar to that. Yes.
Bro. And you got these motherfuckers, and put it like, Israel's no better. Let me just state that for the fucking record. Israel's no better than Palestine. In my mind, I say fuck both of their governments. Yep. Personally. Fuck Israel's government and fuck Hamas. That's how I feel. Correct. Because they're both fucking sick. Mm-hmm. They will do fucked up things to civilians, to people that are just trying to live their life.
Most governments do.
I'm so sick of this fucking planet. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I believe in people. I believe in the people, right? I can't stand these motherfucking officials, these elite people. I despise. I'm back to how angry I was before January 6th, bro. Like that level of just like, this is fucking sick. This is sick. And we're all paying attention to this other. That motherfucker gonna go watch a Bulls game later or something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna go watch baseball or put on whatever TV show it is to keep them in, locked away from the reality of the situation that's going on in this country.
You have to have an out. There's no way, with the level of corruption and the evilness in the world today, you can't spend all of your time on just that, or else you will go mentally insane. You have to have an out, which is why I love sports, why I don't like politics mixed with sports. It's my out. I separate myself from what I pay attention to 90% of my day, which is politics, and I want to enjoy a football game for 4 hours. That's all I want. Just let me enjoy my football game. And so, yes, I get what you're talking about by saying, yet we still pay attention to the Bulls game and these things. We have to have an out in these scenarios, or we will all go nuts and just go at each other.
I don't know. I feel like this is why I be going live so much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is my out. But it's got to be about something. You feel me? And I like making little funny videos because I'm gonna tell you, when you start going down this little road and looking at all this shit and go down these rabbit holes, it is draining because it's just like, I can't believe this kind of shit exists in the world. So I do like to make my little funny videos. You know what I'm saying? And that's my contribution, I guess, back, because it's like, yo, shit's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But now I don't even like watching certain TV shows when I see a certain fucking actor or I know that this person is the one that created this movie. And I'm just, in my mind, I'm like, I know you's a sick motherfucker. You sick, and I don't support shit you do. And everything that you do is probably tainted. There's probably some hidden fucking meaning in whatever you're trying to show me. And it's like, it's not fun no more. Like I don't even like, bro, I don't like watching Disney movies no more.
No, those are all gone.
I love Disney movies. You feel me? But it's just like I can't support this shit. I won't pay the Disney the fucking subscription that we got. Nope. Fuck Disney Plus. My kids came to me the other day. Dad, can we get Disney Plus? I said, nah, man, we ain't getting Disney Plus. No.
Right.
Matter of fact, what you watching? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, bro. It's just fucked up. It's really fucked up. It makes my blood boil. It makes my blood boil, bro. It really does. And I'm not this holy motherfucking person. Everybody knows me, man. I'm down to earth. I'm not no religious person. I'm not going to preach no religion to you. You know, I love God. You love God. Cool. If you don't, cool. That's your right as a fucking human being. God gave you free will, whatever. Right? I deeply hate these fucking, I'm going to go ahead and call them reptilians. Because, and I'm not saying it in the sense of like, no, Billy Carson, like these people were from another planet type shit. I mean that they have the fucking understanding and soul and moral compass of a reptile. That's what I mean when I say reptilians. Sure. They are cold-blooded, and I just can't get with it. I can't. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
No, man. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. The part I also do agree in the sense that this is a little bit of an out. Getting on here and talking about it, spreading the information gives a little bit of sense of comfort. That at least other people will be able to see it and understand it, or hopefully understand it. That's where I don't give the trolls or those people a lot of time of day because it's just a waste of effort at that point.
I'm about to be screaming and shit from the rooftops. From now on, when you see me going live, I'm talking about something that's related to this shit, something important. I want to expose this shit even more because I feel like sitting back and not saying something for me, not telling everybody out there that you need to do the same thing I'm doing. This is just my thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's something I guess that I'm very passionate about, considering how fucking angry I feel right now, you know, but I feel like I got to. I don't know. Yeah. I feel compelled to have to come on and just remind people, you know what I'm saying? And to tie in the whole, like I said, for me, when people ask me, bro, you don't seem like a fucking Trump supporter. You look at how, I guess they judge by the way I talk or the way I look or whatever it may have you, right? And then like, you don't, it's because of the shit that he supports. It aligns with what I support. Plain and simple. It's simple. It's literally that simple. He believes in the same shit. Oh, mostly, I guess, that I believe in. He wants to fight the same kind of fight that I want to fight. And until somebody can show me something different with that, then shit, I'm voting Trump 2024. You know, I want to see these motherfuckers. I want to see the swamp drained. And I'm going to tell you right now, and this is a promise that I'm going to make to the people. I don't think this is going to happen, but this is a promise that I'm going to make to everybody watching this right now. All right. I'm a big fucking Trump supporter. Everybody knows that. Big time. Just came home from prison. All right. I was at January 6th. I went in the Capitol, all that good shit. Right. So I'm for real about me. Everybody that knows me has been following me for a long time. You know this about me. I'm a big time Trump supporter. But I swear to you, if he gets in office and he does not drain the fucking swamp, I will become one of the biggest proponents of every politician in the entire world, including Trump. Again, don't think that's going to happen because I really think that he's feeling exactly what I'm feeling right now. I really do, especially after they just came for his life. So I'm predicting Trump is about to clean the fucking house out. But if he happens not to, oh, yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of content. I'm just going to say that. So, got anything else, Casey?
Don't trust the government.
Never trust the fucking government. Reptiles. Don't trust them. Don't trust the government. But vote Trump 2024 if you want to drain the motherfucking swamp. That's all I got for you. Save the kids.